Alright, so my laptop died recently. My desktop computer just like refuses to boot up. Like I just need like a completely new operating system for it. In general, I think it works just fine, but I need a new OS for it because the one that I have up there currently just refuses to freaking work. I mean, like I got the system, I got it from a church friend, so I haven't contacted him. Yeah, man, it's a good computer. I just haven't put anything on it, you know. I'm about to do that right now. I got a printer over here that's also pretty much dead. It won't print or copy for me. It's like an all-in-one machine. You just fax, I think, so you like fax in. You can like what is it called? No, you can't fax it, but you can scan with it. So it's a scanner, copy, or printer. Anyway, that thing's like, it doesn't print or copy though, so it's pretty much just a big freaking bulky scanner. So yeah, man, like all of my tech in here is like pretty much dying on me. You know? I don't got anything like super major. I've had this laptop for a while, 3 years. I've had this desktop for about a year now, and I had the printer a little bit longer than the laptop. But anyway, this is about video games. Alright, so today is the 23rd of January, no, that's 23rd. Today is the 25th of January. It is actually the birthday of a young lady I met online on DeviantArt. And I want to wish you happy birthday on Mini Moon Summer. My phone is still like that. Yes, it is. Let's see who this is real quick. Yep, another one of them random freaking recorded pieces of crap. That's what's been happening a lot recently. I'm trying to find work. Now I have to use my phone for like all of my job hunting unless I just walk up to the library and use computers over there for like an hour and then have to wait for everybody else to use it and then use it for like another hour and then wait. But I've been using my phone to do the job hunting since like both my computers are like not working right now. Yeah. And so I've been getting a lot of random phone calls and mostly from these automated phone calling systems. And I told them, like, I've been telling like a lot of them just like take me off your freaking calling list, because pretty much every time I talk to them it's like, hey, what are you doing, blah blah blah, it'll say like, you know, what are you looking for, and then it'll try to get me to get some like freaking education or something like that, to be like, you know, hey, well, if you're trying to get this, maybe you should try to go ahead and, you know, try to sign up for this educational program, and that'll make it easier for you to get this job. I'm not trying to get an education. I'm trying to get work so I can get money. I'm not trying to get a loan and spend more money that I don't have. All right? Stop freaking trying to get me to spend money that I don't got. All right? I'm already in debt. I ain't in a lot of debt, not compared to a lot of other people, but I'm in debt. And I'm not trying to make it any worse than it already is. Okay? Shoot. Like, I've never been one for money as it is anyway. Moving forward. Alright. So tomorrow, Monster Hunter comes out, you know. It's like 14 hours away. I actually pre-ordered it. And let me go ahead and get to the game here. It's almost 5 minutes of me just talking randomly. Skyforge. I've been playing Skyforge, you know, just because, you know, I have the darn thing up here now, and I spent money on this darn thing, so, you know, I'm trying to make sure
taking
that
candy from a baby.
Oh crap! Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here streaming. I didn't know I was in the Pantheon chat too. My bad. Let me get out of Pantheon chat so I can keep going. But anyway, hold on. Fix this. Hello. Okay, I'm set now. Now I'm glad Pantheon chat actually freaking works. Nobody is ever in there. Nobody's ever in Pantheon chat, so I didn't even freaking expect that. Anyway. Alright, so let me go ahead and jump into this. Somebody's doing Destroyer. Let me go ahead and see if I can get in there. Destroy. Oh, I said it first. Don't you dare give it to Doom Knights. I said it first. I was there before them. Yes. Okay, I got to turn on. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm doing streaming. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold off on this. How y'all doing? Alright. We got Monster Hunter coming out tomorrow.
We're wasting time here.
Got no Facebook. I'll get up there. So we're waiting on one more person. One more person. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Bye.
New technologies for the defenders of Aelion. Go on, take them. It's part of my friendly assistance program. You're near a demonic turret. It's protecting other deals. So if you're not finding anything, get attacking. The turret seems to be part of the destroyer. It can be destroyed, but you can temporarily disable it.
Tremble, you scum!
A special demon troop is approaching.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
One of the things.
You wouldn't have done that without me.
Fell off the side. I have no idea how that happened. I really have no idea.
Is there light at the end of the tunnel?
Well, anyway, what I was about to freaking say.
This is a powerful demon, one of those who control the destroyer. You won't get past him, you'll notice guards for sure.
Anyway, what I was about to say is they have this thing called freaking operations. And operations, the basic idea is you're supposed to get as many points as you can. Oh yeah, you can't jump on the freaking thing. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you're supposed to get as many points as you freaking can. And the way you gain points is by doing missions that are based on that current invasion. Alright, so fighting demons, and if the demon invasion is the current one that's going on right now. So fighting demons and doing missions that deal with the demons is how you gain points for this different operations and stuff, okay? Yesterday I was like second in the operation. And if you're in the top 3, you usually will get some arguments, like the crystals you use to buy like a lot of different stuff in the freaking game. Now, getting the top up there, it isn't usually a big deal. I mean, it wasn't for me at first, because I was just like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. But like yesterday, I actually like paid attention to it and actually tried to do it. And just like constantly doing like different operations and missions and things like that. I don't feel like being in the backup. Something I can get it done before they actually finish the mission. I think it's hard. Babe, come on. Come on. Why is it being weird?
One less creature to worry about.
Two people here, both of them need to go on. Neither one of them.
Warning. A special demon troop is approaching.
Alright. I'm gonna wait until I actually get over there before I just think if I do it all. But the way it works is basically it's like, a leaderboard type deal, but all it is
Kill!
and everything. Now, as you can see, these dudes are pretty much obliterating all these enemies. And the best way to get the points and stuff.
There can only be one.
Keep showing up. Basically, the way you're supposed to get points is you attack enemies and everything like that. I think it's based on how many enemies you how much damage you do while you're
It's time
in.
to
So of course the best thing to do would be the divine form.
Don't let the creature get away.
Alright, that's the best way to do it.
Stay out of our way. The thing is dead. Let's look for another.
See what's ahead.
What's the free kill? I'm getting sick of this player. The boss was dead, and yet I died anyway. This thing is against me. The game is against me, man. And now I got enemies spawning in front of me, so I can't. This is getting on my nerves. Oh, okay, so I'm already here. Alright, whatever. I'm just totally bad at it.
Time to pray.
Let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully I won't freaking like fall off the side like this. I really have no idea how to fall off the side. But yeah, basically you keep it going around. As long as you're able to do a lot of points and stuff like that, you put yourself in the top when it comes to doing these the operations and stuff like that. I'm about to turn the mess out of this.
Let's see what's behind this thing. We saw, we slaughtered.
Sometimes, you know, hearing how people play the game, you kind of tell that they're trying to, you know, like pull that go off that song. It's fun to see if you can do it. It's really fun.
The day wasn't over.
What are those things one of the things that I've noticed from some of the enemies in the game, I'm playing a knight right now, okay? My best defensive ability is my circle punch, alright? So what that does is push my shield up. Any damage that I currently like, the damage taken, it'll absorb all of it and it'll push it back up. Okay? Alright. So it'll push all that damage back out, right? But I noticed some enemies will, like, as soon as they see me put that little shield up, they'll stop attacking and they'll just sit there and stare at me. Alright, I thought that was kind of cool, but at the same time it's freaking annoying as a muck. Alright. I like it. This person here. See, it's stuff like this that gets on my nerves. Alright. So this person, like, he's gonna aggro everything and put it to one spot. And then he's gonna try to kill it all. Alright. What's the annoying thing about that? Like, a lot of stuff that people do in this game makes me feel like it's trying to test something. It's really good. Because there's no real teamwork aspect in this game. Not really. There's no real teamwork. Like, people will often do stuff, just so they can get everything said. There's no real teamwork in this game. And like, maybe that's simply how I feel about it. That's the mindset that I get. That's the kind of thought pattern I get from how this game has been made, and how the developers kind of that is really how it feels. Because, like, let's say, like I was saying before about, like people to look like people are trying to pull aggro off and like that. Like, you'll see people, like, it'll be like, you'll be over there tanking and everything like that. Like, let's say, like, I was playing a defensive class. I wasn't playing a defensive class first. I was playing normal combat, I think, on an attack class. They'll just have like they'll play a certain class and they'll expect that they're playing certain class, and that class will take off damage and all that stuff like that. But some people will play it just oh yeah, I know I'm sitting there, I'm the one doing all damage because, the boss is attacking me. It's just that's probably their thought pattern. Especially with this game, because everybody like, as long as you're top damage, you're the best person there and all this crap like that. Like top damage is the most important thing in the world.
You wouldn't have done that without me.
Teamwork is really important. They don't do things at all. Alright.
Goodbye to the weakest link.
I really feel like sometimes when I'm playing like an attack roll,
No mercy.
it really feels like people are just trying to
Creature to worry about. And that's
take
an
all the
enemy.
damage and everything like that. What's a free guy? that happens a lot. That just seems that way to me. Like, especially freaking people playing Revenant, man. Because people playing Revenant, they just really believe that Revenant is supposed to be tank classes, you know, and they're not. All right, like a lot of people believe that being a tank in this game means being able to attack first or do so much damage that the enemy will aim at you, and like once they're aimed at you, as long as you can survive their attack, then you're the tank. All right. That's not the case, man. That's not the case. Yeah, survivability is a big part of being a tank. Alright? But, like, it's not just that. You need to be able to pull aggro off of somebody else in case that person doesn't need that aggro. Alright? There are people out there who know how to play their class so well. See, that was the operations thing. Hold on, let me pull that back up. Alright? So I'm 5th in the operations right now. Okay, I'm 5th in this operation. So since I'm in the top 5, that means I have access to the rewards on the bottom left. So I'll these two you automatically get. I think you automatically get these. So the personal progress, total progress, blah blah blah, whatever like that. All right. So since I'm in the top 5, that means I'm gonna get. If I stay in the top 5 for the next, you will not be able to leave the operation in 13 minutes. So if I stay in the top 5 for the next hour and 13 minutes, then I'm gonna get 300 Argents. All right. Now, let's say I get the next rank up. I'm in the top 3. That means I'll get 350 Argents plus this 300 Argents right here. Okay. So these I'm getting both of the. I'll be getting both of those. All right. If I get the number 1 spot, I'll probably get like 400 Argents plus these other two, something along those lines. All right, that's pretty much how the whole operations thing works. Now, because it's like that, like that's funny too, because I was sure I was in the shield operations earlier, I was in the lion jump before. I remember because yesterday was a lion jump. How did I end up going down one? Because I was in the top 3. Maybe it's you have to be, maybe after you get to a certain point you have to be number 1 in order to continue to go up. That's lame. Anyway, but the way it starts off is you start off on that shield one all the way up here at the top left over here. And I think like if you're in the top 5 in the shield one, then you move up. The top 3 in the shield one, you move up. Then there's a bat. Then the top 3 in that one. Then the sword, top 3. Then the star, top 3. All right. And now there's this one, which is the V with the star or whatever. You know, and so as long as you stay within, you know, the top rankings and everything, you'll continue to move up, and therefore all the rewards will become better and better and better. All right. I like how they kick me out instead of actually, you know, waiting for me to leave or just leaving their darn self. You know, it's not like they can freaking hear me. You can tell when people can hear you because it shows their little microphone thing down there in the bottom, unless they don't have that fixed, which is not my freaking fault. Anyway. That's pretty much how you can tell like how operations work in this game. It's like a leaderboard deal or whatever, you know. And now, like I said, I'm number 5 right now, so I'll be getting like this reward right here or whatever. Unless of course I just start like, you know, not getting anything done. Now I don't really plan like after today. I don't really plan on playing this game like at all because Monster Hunter comes out. And that's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for freaking Monster Hunter, man. Like, honestly, I'm kind of sick of playing this game. I've been sick of playing this game for a while. You know, it's really, really the same thing over and over and over again, and it feels like you can tell that the devs of this game really don't care. And I was really at first I felt this way before. I was like, you know, the devs don't care, man. You know, they made it so. Like the chat system wasn't set up. They didn't have any type chat in here. All they had was the audio chat like I'm using right now. You know, all they had was the audio chat, and then they decided to add the text chat in there. You know,
One day
and
you'll
like,
be the ruler of Alien,
it's not
and
just
I'll be
it's
your
not
right
a good
hand.
text chat system. There's no guild tab or anything like that. It's just this. There's region and then there's vicinity. Alright. Freaking telephone. Hold on. Let's see if this actually is somebody trying to give me a job. Good morning. Nope. Oh, I'm not important. Just another one of them darn things. System update ready. So, like, basically, you know, it started off with just the audio chat, with the mic chat. And, like, the way groups would work is, if you wanted to group, you would have to go to the queue system, which, like, nobody uses anymore. Alright, this is another example, like, of how you can tell your video game sucks. Okay. This whole thing right here, this is like the group system, alright? These are the PvP missions, the battles, and everything, okay? And, like, you never see people, or you never really hear about people playing these, other than to do this one, Battle of Equals, 3 versus 3, and that's just so they can farm, and get themselves, like, you know, freaking Argents or whatever. Either Argents or Sparks or something like that. That's what they do in Battles of Equals. So what's up, person? What's up, you anyway? But, like, yeah, man, that's how they treat the game, man, you know. So, like, right now, all I'm doing is, like, I'm trying to improve my my combat superiority.
There's a statue of pure gold in the park.
And, like,
It could
basically the
make
combat
us
superiority
rich.
system, what it does is it makes it so that whatever the current invasion is, it makes it so that you have more defense or offense or both against that specific enemy army. We're going against the demons right now. So whenever I do a mission or do a dungeon that's specific to that specific group, then I have increased defense and offense against those enemies in that dungeon. Alright, and it's mainly supposed to be there so that you can do like the really high level stuff, like distortions, which are basically like a 10-man heavy dungeons and stuff like that, 10-man major dungeons. Basically it's like, actually it's not even really like that. It's more like you just go in and freaking fight a giant freaking boss with a whole bunch of health. You don't have to fight through anything. You just go in there and the boss is standing there in the room and you just go fight him. Very Tokiden-esque type deal. Let's see here. And so, like I was saying before, the way they had it set up with the whole like chat system, like you can tell that they really don't give a darn about the freaking community, man. Because like
Look,
the chat system
a
is
brother of
literally
mine.
like the
I
people
wonder
nearby,
who he's with.
and then it's the people in that instance of that area. You know, that's it. You know, and those are the only 2 chat systems that are literally in the game right now. There's no chat for your Pantheon. Alright, there's no text chat for your Pantheon. There's no text chat for your group. Alright, no text chat for your team. It's only for the local area and for whatever freaking region you're in at the time. Okay?
I've seen more death than
And
you
like,
can
honestly,
imagine.
considering this is console, I can kind of understand why they would do that, because you're not just like playing on a keyboard where you have access to type in at any time, you know, unless you literally bought the little thing that goes with your controller, which is access to the little keyboard. Actually, no, this is like a keyboard stuff. This is just using my keyboard for this thing. You know what? I got a normal keyboard right here. Let's try it out. Let's see if this piece of crap works. Put it out of the back of my freaking desktop, because my desktop is not working anyway. Ow! I just got shot by it. Piece of crap. Yeah, come here. Let's pull that out of there. And we're gonna put it in. I'll just plug it right in the front. I don't care. Whatever. Right into the front there. Oh, it's showing that a keyboard is connected. Let me see. Let me see if this works. Guess not. Do I have to reset my system or something? I wonder. Does it sound like there's a keyboard up here? I don't know. Hold on, let me try changing my settings or something. Maybe there's something in there. I kind of doubt it, but whatever. Let's see. Sound controls, layout, whatever. Let's see. Targeting and alert cable. Fast activation of abilities. I kind of doubt that'll happen, but whatever. Let's see. Does it explain what that is? No. Okay, target tracking. Alright, let's put that on. Power vibration. I'm gonna turn that down to half. Photo mode, yeah. Monster name, sure, why not? Player name, sure, why not? Camera shake. Yeah, I'll leave it where it is. Whatever. Damage indicators on screen, size of damage indicators, blah blah blah, enable the chat. Okay, whatever. Trying to see. Whatever, I guess not. Well, the keyboard doesn't work. I'll have to do that. I'll have to figure it out some other time. I really don't care anymore. I wasn't using it before. So, like, this game is really iffy. And I'm really looking forward to when Monster Hunter comes out. Coming out tomorrow. Yo, what's up? What's up, person? Whoever you is. Someone's probably. I don't think the freak got bots on this daggone thing. Or people just like pop up in here real quick and leave. And whatever the case is, hey, what's up? Anyway. So, somebody's doing the avatar. Sure, why not? Let me see if I can build an avatar with them.
Ah, remember that I'm your only friend.
Shut up, bird. Oh, 90 CS. Never mind. Because I don't got 90 CS. I mean, you really don't need it.
This place makes me
I've done
sick.
Avatar. Okay, so Avatar is basically you might get like what? What? It is true. You don't need freaking 90 CS for this, dude. Okay, CS stands for combat superiority, okay? You don't need 90 CS. You do not need 90 CS for 5 men. You don't. I have done for 5 man at 6 CS, okay? 6% combat superiority, alright? And this dude is over there putting the 90% combat superiority, like, cutoff point on that mission. If he was doing a 10-man, I could understand that, alright? If he was doing 10-man, that would make sense. But I've done that thing at 6%, alright? I've tanked it at freaking 6%, okay? It's not hard to tank it, to be honest. It really isn't.
What's this smell?
Alright, and people are like, oh, you had other people carrying you doing damage and stuff like that. To be honest, hey, yeah. They were doing more damage than me, for one, because I was tanking. Like, currently, what am I at? What is my combat superiority at for this darn thing? Alright. Where am I at? Combat superiority. I think I'm on like maybe 50 now. Maybe 50. Alright. Yeah, I'm at 57 combat superiority, okay? People would tell you that if you wanted to complete it, you needed like 60 combat superiority, alright? I'm at 57% combat superiority. Alright. Oh shoot.
We'll get rid of them
Okay,
later
so-
and take all the loot.
And like, here's another person saying, like, this is one thing I don't like to do. Alright, this person right here, Fisherman50, says, look on YouTube to get basics of 5-man or 10-man avatars. It's worth it. Alright. Now, understandably, doing it on this game, I can understand why. Alright. People are very, 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 very picky about who they have on their team on this game. Alright. Like I said, like you said a moment ago, this person was saying you needed 90% combat superiority. Alright. I have done it at freaking, what is it? I've done it at 6% combat
At least some
superiority with people
immortals
who are
have
at like
style
50 to
and
60
brains.
combat superiority. Alright. So right now, you know, I could do this mission and complete it without too much trouble. Because I'm not solo, but with a team. Because I'm at 57% combat superiority, okay? So I'll be able to put out enough damage and everything to be a more substantial, make a more substantial impact in the group. Whereas before I was just tanking, where you don't really, when you're tank, you're not supposed to put out a lot of damage. You're supposed to take the damage. You're supposed to be the one to stand in front of the boss and get your butt kicked, okay? That's what the tank does, all right? Tank is supposed to be the one that helps the team stay alive by getting beat on by the boss, okay? And like, it kills me because people are like, oh, you have to be this, you have to be that, you have to be this in these darn freaking things, and that's not the case. Alright? Like, especially with this boss. This boss is not that hard. It really isn't. You mainly just need to know how to do the fight. But now people are like saying, oh no, you have to be at combat superiority, blah, 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 in order to do, I mean, if they're talking about the 5-man, you can pretty much go into the 5-man as long as you can tank it and survive the fight, you can pretty much do the 5-man without too much trouble at all. Really. All it is survival. That really is all it is. Like, yeah, you do need to be able to do the damage. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, you do need to have some people in there that can put out the damage, because there's like this one part in there where the boss, like, he has a shield, and you have to be able to break that shield before the boss, like, really, like, goes into the rage. I mean, not goes into the rage, but like, before he comes down, because he'll kill your whole group if you don't break that shield. Also, on the rage part at the end of it, like, which I was about to say, but I kind of like mixed the two situations together by mistake. At the end of the fight, he has like a health bar, like 2 when he's like on his last health bar. He goes into a rage and he'll start doing a whole lot more damage. All right. Now at that point, you pretty much need to have everybody on your team dishing out as much damage as possible. Okay. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing that gets me. All right. If you're doing a 5-man, okay, if you got 3 people on your team that are damage dealers that are really good at doing damage, as long as the tank can hold aggro, as long as the tank can hold the aggro, and the support class can keep the tank alive, you should be able to complete that. Alright, you should be able to complete that without too much trouble, almost no matter what your CS is.
We need more slaves. I mean,
because
followers.
The part where you really need to have the god form is the part where the shield thing pops up that can kill everybody. Okay? You just have to be able to get your god form, be strong enough to destroy that shield using the divine form. Divine form after you defeat that shield thing. You know, after that's going, then you just gotta kill the ads that show up. Alright. So the main thing you really need is just somebody to tank all the damage, somebody to support class to keep the tank alive, and the 3 damage dealers to kill everything that's going to kill everything. You know, it's a basic group. It's a basic group system, basic group idea. All right, it really is. Anyway, I know this dude Callister, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump on with him and talk with him. Cause I'm sure he actually wants to actually talk in chat. I turned my chat off and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my chat on. And yeah, man, let's see how this is going. All right.
We're wasting time here.
Really? Dirtbags, man. Freaking dirtbags.
I've brought the loot.
Hold on. Hola, mi amigos. Hey, how you doing?
Having a good day?
I'm doing alright. Today is a friend of mine's birthday, and I'm streaming. Hello, Theodore streaming. No, I can't be with you right now, Theodore. I'm actually helping with people.
This
But yeah.
immortal is spying on us.
Yeah, I figured I was going to stream today because tomorrow Monster Hunter comes out.
Some immortals have
It's
style
the birthday of my
and brains.
friend, and I was supposed to be drawing a picture for her, and my laptop died, and my desktop died. Yep, and my printer, thank you. Yeah. You guys already know the deal. I've been having a really tough few days. The picture that I was supposed to be doing for her is like all of the information is on my computer, so I'm gonna have to start all over again. And I'm kind of pissed off, so I just wanted to sit down and game and just say forget it. But I'm gonna get off of this thing and actually finish recording too, because she's a cool person.
Hell, if you're streaming, then you gotta make it look good.
Yeah, man. No, I'm not streaming the actual drawing though. I mean, none of my computers are up, so I can't stream it even if I wanted to. Like what I'm streaming is just me playing the game right now, doing my
That's
whole.
what I'm talking about. You gotta make this look first.
Watch, this will be the one time where I go through these lasers and actually die. Cause like every time, seriously, every time I've been through them lasers, I have not got myself killed.
That's right.
Alright, I'm going to the left. Alright. Yeah, man. What's been going on with, are you still in, you're still in Shadow Rose, right? I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Okay. No, no, I mean, it's like, some people haven't really been, like, talking and saying anything in the chat or anything like that. So, this one really nothing going on. If it does, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I really wouldn't. That's like, yeah, it's just everything like. Actually, I just started being positive on that. That dude, like, totally jumped in the game, man, and thought it was like whatever, that fury, that fire stuff.
No! What? Impossible! I don't know anything.
It hit me in the middle of my session. I'm not a good streamer, man. I don't stream very often. Most of the time, I just stream for my nephew. I stream on YouTube because what I like to do is like 56 but like, I usually do this for my nephews because I don't have any money. I'm not trying to buy any more games. So I like pretty much title all my stuff "No More Games." So like, I'm not playing any more games. They ain't taking any more stuff, and I'm not buying any more games because I ain't got enough money. So I gotta play what I got, and hopefully like know what's out there, and kind of quote unquote hang out with their uncle, even though they're not actually here.
Is that the fastest vehicle you have?
They have I think they have a Wii, not a Wii, a Nintendo Switch now.
We don't gotta do generators, y'all. We never do generators.
Oh shoot. I'm going the wrong way.
Life is pain.
What are you?
Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Yeah, I started going around.
Don't let the creature get away.
I thought I had to run a bit further. Yeah, this is yeah, I mean, I'm up. I really enjoy Kinetic. Like, Kinetic is one of the reasons why I started playing this game. I'm not even gonna lie. Because it reminds me a lot of all the MMOs I have ever played, video games have always been my favorite. And like, that will never change, man. I promise. I know that will never change. Like, I was playing World of Warcraft, and then I switched over to City of Heroes. And I was like, oh man, that was kind of fun. And then I got City of Warcraft. Yeah, a lot of people. That's funny that oh, you want Dragon Ball? Oh, come on, for real?
I'm the one that made Dragon.
Oh, for real? Oh, I even heard of that. Got over it. You told me.
You shouldn't have done that.
That's awesome.
Same night, if you ever look at the guild leader, it's still the same night. Always use his name.
The
I
creature
wanted to
stood
try
no
playing
chance.
playing the Fnatic here because like I started playing it again. I've had it for a while. I started playing it again like yesterday, and like no matter what I did, it seemed like I always got that staff that does a whole lot of damage.
You're asking?
Yeah. No, not the last one. The other one that like it debuffs and damages enemies or whatever. Well, just the fire one does a whole lot of damage too.
Yeah, that last one does
I guess I could switch. But like the divine weapon, it just keeps popping up, man.
You got the divine cooldown on? Like, you got the divine cooldown?
I think I might.
You have a legendary weapon on?
Yeah.
It might be one of the ones that a lot of the legendary weapons.
If I catch your eye, will it grow back?
That's another thing. I actually have a shield.
Raise everything to the ground.
It's kind of like a support flag combat. Yeah. One shot.
Got 5
It's just that the way you do damage, you gotta kind of build up to it before you kind of do your stuff, and you really need to use that without and take a second half on. Yeah. Like right now, it's let me see. Like in God's one, we do a lot of things. Like my R1 ability, it has like 2 different versions, right? So the first one, when you hold it down and charge it up to 3, it'll throw 3 rocks. And then the second time you do it, it'll throw like a big spear of a rock. And the spear does like a ton more damage. And as long as you're using your basic attack, if you have like 3 dots of your basic attack on the enemy, that'll increase the damage you do when you use the R1 attack. And then you got like 2 different abilities you use to debuff the enemy. Well, one to debuff the enemy, the other one to debuff yourself.
Death can wait.
It's a pretty decent class for addition on damage. A lot of people like 3 more than the main damage you switch out though is when you're doing your AoE attack.
I've seen more death than you can imagine.
Okay, so we got 1 person. Oh yeah, we don't even have a full 5-man group.
Yeah, not 4 man. You got to leave.
A hero must suffer. Damnation!
Yep, that didn't work. I got blasted. There's a portal on the other side.
Other side?
Yeah. The biggest negative for Fnatic is that it's a major threat. square AoE ability. It has like three different attacks. The first one is like a single enemy attack. The second one is multi-enemy
Let's
attack.
go.
But
Time is of the
it's just a wave that pushes enemies back. And then the third one is also a multi-enemy attack. And what it does is it puts out a big AoE blast in a circle. And all the enemies that get hit by it, the blast will pulse off of them, and they will do damage to other enemies nearby. So the pulse can do like damage. Every enemy that gets hit by a pulse can get hit by a pulse from another enemy, up to 2 times from every other, I think like every enemy or something like that. So in general, they get hit by 3 attacks, three of those AoE attacks. So it's a pretty cool ability. It does a whole lot of damage, and I think that's why it makes it so much easier for me to get my little staff thing. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So since we're just running with 4 people, I'll probably just switch up. So this is one of the
Oh, I was just waiting for the boss try to get it.
Oh, well, we're at the boss now.
Yeah, so I'm
Oh.
see if I can get us to 50 now.
So like, yeah, man, like when I first saw the information on Kinetic, I was like, oh man, that's just
I
like the
believe
character I
I've
had on
seen
City
this
of
god
Villains.
before.
You know, like my freaking Dominator, man. No other game had a freaking character customization, like a skill customization system, like the freaking City of games, man. Nobody, you know. Like right now, like what are you playing right now? You're playing. Okay, you're playing Revenant.
But I'm probably gonna go out
Stop what? What I do? Okay. So like,
although I could put out a shit ton of DPS. It just depends on the people.
What are our adepts doing?
the
Loafing
way
about again?
the way like the City of Heroes thing works. Let's say you had that dash ability you can use with the Revenant where you shoot out the shadow or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say when you first get it, it
brought
does
the
like
loot.
150 damage. It's not a lot at all. All right. But what you can do is you can slot enhancements and upgrades into the ability so that it'll do more damage. It'll have more
Kind of like
distance.
Warframe mods.
Yeah. But but you can stack those. Like whereas Warframe mods, you have to increase the mod itself. You can actually stack the mods. Not only that, you can increase how many slots you have available for that specific ability as well. All right. And there wasn't any whole thing where you had to use blah 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 or you run out of space because you don't have enough points for that specific thing or whatever like that, or weapon or whatever like that. You know, and it works specifically for each ability. You could do that. You could slot different enhancements into each ability itself. For your travel ability, it worked for your basic attack. You could put it on like anything, like everything, you know. And it was like it made it so that you could literally make the character the way you wanted it to be. If you had a healer and you wanted your healer to do more damage, you could increase how much damage their abilities do, or you could just make it so that they're an actual healer that does more healing. You could reduce the cooldown on the different abilities. You could decrease the interrupt time so that if you have an ability that takes a long time to charge, you can make it so that it doesn't take as long to charge. You know, yeah. What else? Let's see. Let's say this was a freaking great game. It was a freaking great game. You know, and like one of the things that I did, I had a character that was like a gun user. And because I wanted her to be a sniper, I chose abilities that literally had high damage and high accuracy, but long charge up or cooldown times. And so I slotted it so that she would like literally be like a one shot, one kill type character and everything like that. But at the same time, I also made it so she could be a healer. It was freaking awesome, man. But anyway, go ahead.
Are you staying kinetic?
Oh no, I'm free. I'm over here running my mouth.
Nah, I ain't expelling him. That's my nigga. Why would you expel him? I just invited him. I ain't gonna expel someone I just invited. We. Alright, I'm ready. You go when you're ready.
So, do you want me to be Berserker? Just go like.
Yeah, go Berserker. For real. For the ad phase.
And are we doing verdict?
Verdict? Yeah, I'll drop it when the tank runs in. Yeah, run in tank when you're ready. Alright, here we go.
Glory and riches await us.
Did we start? Okay.
But bring the satellite.
Destroy everything. Destroy.
Protected or you'll die.
Make sure you're on the outer edge. Let's take the bomb
Must
off.
evade Nihaz's attacks at all costs.
Yeah. Guess I can just work.
I'll have to switch this camera view thing because I got it so that it'll automatically censor on my target, and I don't like that. I think it's because I
Yeah, I don't think I would like that either.
like it because it automatically turns my camera for me. If I'm trying to see like attacks that are coming from my sides and stuff like that. I don't know.
I don't think I would like it.
Yeah, I'm being careful with that jump now. I'll never forget how it made me jump off the side. Yeah. I was literally looking at the boss. My dude was like, hey, what's back there? And jumped right off the side.
Hey, squirrel.
Oh, that up reference.
Again!
Just going for the part.
Honestly, I don't want to do it because I don't usually do it. So honestly, it would probably be a better idea for me to do it since it will make that pull in for my spin. It'll make it much wider and make it easier for us to get those ads, as well as do damage to the ball.
At least the first one.
Yeah, that's all I
up there, I think.
Oh yeah, somebody he wouldn't even got it. He turned into a berserker so he could do that fire stand thing, but now he's turned back to his normal form. Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
You got a divine here?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We'll make the next part. I'll run for one of them and I'll turn tanks I got to.
Speaking of the devil, freaking satellite comes directly from me.
Yeah, we got shield. Get the next part here, Dome. You can make somebody go slow too. You got dash.
Give me your hand.
We can't lose.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll go tank. I'll wish them support. So I gotta go tank. Everybody has some damage. You can't without support. I guess you try it again. I hope we don't fuck us again.
Wait. Everybody get their stuff, okay? Alright.
Kill!
You got Raven battle?
No. Hold on.
Nah, you ain't gotta worry about it. I'm about to have mine off. I just
Everything to the ground!
No.
What, you got hit by the bomb?
No, sometimes when he does go to the phase where he like just focuses on one person, I'll be running like right beside that one person while he's shooting the laser at him.
Oh yeah. So you like that Red Coast thing I showed you?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's crazy, ain't it?
That was pretty cool. Not too far. Also, satellite and stuff. Uh-oh, we lost. Dark spotted and see his nose.
God, don't you dare die! It's too soon!
But not just so you can arm yourselves with the new knowledge in return.
Come on, bruh.
Girls like, oh.
No mercy!
You want me to get like the robot or something? Very cool.
Destroy everything!
Yeah, the robot.
Destroy!
Get peeked on. Tin Man, this thing does so much damage. Oh yes. If you ain't got someone with you helping, you'll die. Even from full life.
Wow.
Yeah, it does. It does stupid damage. It's cool thing. It's gonna be the run we get it anyway.
Alright. Bubbles, people. Get to the domes. Wind tunnel, or whatever you want to call it. So the satellite slows you down when it attacks you too.
If I'd have had my buff, I could have countered it.
Oh yeah, somebody said the dome thing in the Tin Man was so like only 2 people could see the dome, and everybody has their own their own thing. It's hard.
In this boss right here, you can't be you can't do that. You gotta have pretty thing. Yeah. What?
This isn't over.
What happened?
One of you is close to dying.
The whole running
Thankfully,
beside
the
you
spell
crap,
is still active.
and then it put the bomb on me at the same time.
But at least you know the enemy better.
How that's the thing.
That was
Bloody hunting, brother.
Yeah, I gotta. I'm tired of
So I'll be back.
But if y'all, I'll leave just in case y'all find people. But if not, I'll come back when I get back. If y'all stay running.
well, you're the one that wanted it, right?
Yeah. I was just running it because you was looking for it in the thing.
Who,
You
me?
go ahead and leave too? Yeah.
Oh no, I was just I don't know.
Finding some shit to do?
Yeah,
Distant
I
call.
don't know.
I'll see. I'll be back. Well, shit. I'll find something to do when I get back. You know?
All right then. Well, if you guys wanna like jump off and go like do something else or something, I'm gonna stay in here so that I can just invite whoever needs to come back or whatever. That's up to you guys. Like I don't have anything I need to do right now. I'm just playing Skyforge to wait till freaking Monster Hunter comes in. To be honest, I'll just sit here and freaking draw. Also for everybody
One
who's watching
day,
the stream,
you'll
just
be
like
the
myself,
ruler
I'm
of
gonna end the
Alien,
stream right here.
and I'll be
'Cause,
your right
I'm not really
hand.
gonna be doing anything for the next few minutes anyway. So thank you for coming in, and have a good one.